I was excited, but a little bit nervous about my new job as a teacher, which, by the way, was my first job as a co-founder. Now, just like you, on your first day at school, I was a bit curious too. Would I like it here? How would my students be? Would they like me? Would they understand what I'm teaching them? So many questions. I was also pretty young, only 21 years old, and I had to teach students who were just a few years younger than me. I even wore a sari to look a little bit older. But that first day was the day that I realized that I absolutely love teaching, and I knew that helping students like you fall in love with learning, become learners for life, was something that I'm going to enjoy doing forever.
Which is the old hairstyle that you're referring to, Shreyansh? Because look, I've sported so many different hairdos in all the videos that I do for you guys. From 0 centimeter, almost completely bald, to 20, 30 centimeter even, had different varying lengths of hair. And sometimes even worn fake wigs to portray characters and things. Well, there was this once that I did groom myself with inspiration from Walter White, if you know where this comes from. Personally, I don't really pay much attention in grooming and hairstyle and all of that. I just live with the flow of things.
Oh, that's a very interesting question, Lavanya. And to answer it, 100% yes. There are 3 responses to any question or situation in life. One is gut, second is heart, third is head. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are pulling off an all-nighter and tomorrow there is a test. Around 1:30 in the night, you feel a hunger pang. What do? Your heart tells you, you know what, let's go for cheesy instant noodles. Your head tells you, relax. Have an omelette and a slice of bread, that should be enough. And your gut tells you, just have a healthy fistful of dry fruit snack, that should be good. But what do? Listen to your heart. But the gut was always right. Sometimes you listen to it, sometimes you don't. But trust me, train your gut and listen to it. It will never let you down.
Hi, Sunishta. So to answer your question, when I was your age, when I was in school and then later on when I went on to college, learning at that time, unfortunately, was quite a boring place. Nobody really asked any questions and we were just supposed to mug our subject all the time, and I didn't like that. So I thought that when I grow up, I'm going to become a teacher and I'm going to change that, and then I'll be able to say to my students, happy learning.
That's a tough question. But I have so many questions that I'll ask him. I would certainly ask him what was the secret to his discoveries and inventions. I think I know the answer. Curiosity. But it would be great to hear it from him, right? And once I know what else makes the special mix for a genius, I will tell you all the secrets too. We will have many, many more Einsteins then, right?
What if there were no concept of time? Oh, tricky. Now, what is time actually, Adikshit? Now, here's the thing. We experience the present and we think that we can recap the past and we assume that we can predict the future, right? Now, this is what our experience of time is most often. So when you say concept of time, if time is the thing that's flowing from past to present to future, then the idea of no concept of time is impossible, right? But here's the thing. Maybe you asked me, what if we as humans in our exploration of science and math and technology, we still haven't encountered this idea called time? Then, my friend, I'm pretty sure that very soon in our math, we will understand this dimension called time because it's so useful in observing and experiencing the things that happen around us, right? Well, of course, again, no time means nothing happens. If I had like a magic glove which had some magic jewels and I could magically clap my hands and time stops to exist, then, well, this conversation wouldn't exist and this debate is kind of moot. So there you have it. Concept of no time or no concept of time. Tricky.
Well, Aditi, in one word, the answer is duh. Because I am you. just 15 to 18 years earlier. I am also one of those students who believes in daydreaming and who slogs hard on one question for 15-20 minutes, and if you get it right, celebrate for the next half an hour. So, to answer your question, I exactly know as a student what you go through. That's why I need to remind myself and you to get it back into the zone.
Wow, Lipika, that's one fantastic question. Of course, women are natural creators, and I'm sure you've learned about some of them in your classes too. Remember Marie Curie, who discovered radium and presented the theory of radioactivity? Or how about Nancy Johnson, who patented the world's first hand-cranked ice cream maker? Also remember that there are so many other commonly used things that we see in everyday life that have been made by women. For example, windshield wipers, paper bags, even chocolate chip cookies. So yes, we need to recognize, celebrate, and nurture these awesome inventors, right? Do you know more? You can share them in the comments below. And by the way, human-made is more apt than man-made, don't you think?
All I will say is, it might be your exam time and you might be really tempted to cram in a lot of studying at the nth moment. Just don't forget that you really need to be aware of your physical and mental health when you're doing all of this, all right? So at the very last moment, don't cram stuff in, and as much as possible, stay healthy, eat healthy, sleep a lot, sleep well, do some little bit of exercise. I'm not saying go start bodybuilding, but make sure that you're physically, mentally fit. Only then all the studies that you're doing, and hopefully you're doing studies not just from one format, like, mugging something up. I hope you're using all different formats. You're using the practice sessions, you're using the videos, you're using your books, you're using talking to friends and teachers. All of this is important. And our mentors will also help you with that, right? Make sure that you use a rich variety of means to study and be physically and mentally fit, and things will be really awesome for you, right? And more so, don't just think that studies is all life is about. Do anything and everything that you feel really good about. Because the better you feel about things in life, the better life starts feeling for you.
The most annoying but the most productive word in this world is why. There are three things about a process. There is a how, there is a what, and there is a why. Trust me, if you are absolutely sure of why you are doing what you're doing, the hows and the whats in the world come together. So guys, stay hungry, stay curious, keep asking questions, and spend your life in the pursuit of the answers. Best of luck.